The RedMagic 6 series devices have finally been announced globally, and Team Red have graced me with the review unit of the RedMagic 6. Global pre-orders are up April 9th, so unfortunately my full review will only be released after that, but I'm allowed to give you guys a TechNick style unboxing in which I'll give you a brief overview of the device as well as its specifications and differences between the RedMagic 6 and 6 Pro. We of course get the device in the box as well as a SIM ejector tool, and of course we get a USB Type-C to Type-C cable, and we get a 30-watt charging block in the box. We can charge up to 66 watts. That goes for the RedMagic 6 and 6 Pro globally. The RedMagic 6 Pro in China can go up to 120 watt charging, but unfortunately its battery has dropped to 4,500 milliamp hours, where the global version of the RedMagic 6 and 6 Pro go all the way up to 5,050 milliamp hours. And in my eyes, a bigger battery is definitely better than faster charging, especially when you're already getting incredibly fast 66 watt charging, which can do 0 to 100% in just 43 minutes. I have the Eclipse Black version of the phone. That is the only color you can get with the RedMagic 6. The only one that you can get with the 6 Pro is Moon Silver, of course with higher RAM and storage. Both of them come with Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 888 CPU as well as LPDDR5 and UFS 3.1 storage. They both have aluminum frames, Gorilla Glass front and glass back, but the RedMagic 6 Pro has an aviation grade aluminum back center glass. They both have the same camera setup, that being a 64 megapixel main sensor, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel depth and 8 megapixel selfie sensor. On the right side of the device, we have Pro Shoulder Triggers 3.0 with 400 Hz touch sampling rates and 8.3 millisecond response time. Of course, we also have a power button and the exhaust fan vent. On the left side of the device, we have the game space switch, which I'll get to in a second, and the volume rocker, which is unfortunately not split, and of course the intake fan vent. At the top of both devices, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. If you could see my smile right now, yes, it is here to stay. At the bottom of both devices, we have a dual SIM tray with no expandable storage options, as well as a USB 3.0 Type-C port. We also have dual DTS Ultra X speakers. The second one is found within the earpiece at the top of the display. And we also have triple microphones here, one at the bottom, one at the top, and one on the right-hand side for when you're playing games in landscape. Flipping the phone around and turning it on, we do have an always-on display over here, and this animation looks absolutely fantastic. We also have an optical fingerprint sensor underneath the display, which is the 6th gen, and RedMagic claim that it is 50% faster. And once we're in the device, you can see this wonderful 6.8 inch AMOLED display, which is the exact same on both devices. They're both Full HD plus resolution with a PPI of 387, 630 nits brightness, 165 Hz refresh rate, 500 Hz single touch sampling rate, and 360 Hz multi-touch sampling rate. That 165 Hz display can adjust between 30 Hz and 165 Hz for better battery life, but with a massive 5,000 milliamp hour battery, I wouldn't be too phased. And with a flick of the switch at the top left corner of the frame, the RedMagic 6 and 6 Pro can go into Game Space 3.01. Of course, we also have that turbo fan functionality, which this time round is jumped up to 20,000 revolutions per minute, and it's as quiet as 28 decibels. And of course, this can kick on when you're charging as well to keep things cool and more efficient. More so, the cooling is even better this year. We have a combination of 7 cooling technologies. That aluminum back plate is exclusive to the RedMagic 6 Pro, which means it's going to be keeping things just that much cooler than the regular 6. The RedMagic 6 may very well be one of the best gaming-centric smartphone devices of the year. But before we can carve that into stone, be sure to check out my full review on April 9th after pre-orders go live. That being said, the device will be on sale starting April 15th for just $599 US. If you would like the Pro variant of the phone, you're looking at an extra $100, which is a pretty standard price jump for extra memory and storage. The cherry on top, of course, is that aviation grade aluminum. For more on the RedMagic 6, stay tuned for my full take on April 9th, and until then, be sure to smash that subscribe button and check out my current fleets of smartphone reviews and tests. This is TechNick, and I'll catch you in the next one.